Hi, I'm Xavier Kelly.
And I'm Jacob Moser, and you're watching Panther News.
The first meeting for those interested in cheerleading is tonight at 6:30 p.m. at the FSMS cafeteria. There will be a second meeting on February the 19th. You must attend one of these meetings if you are interested. Tryouts for Midlothian's Got Talent will take place every day this week in the choir room.
Remember that Valentine's Day is coming up next Tuesday, but you still have time to get your sweetheart a cookie pop from Culinary Club, a schoolhouse candle from the Upper Mall area, and a candygram at lunch. These will all be delivered on Valentine's Day. President Trump's travel ban is back with the courts. Over the weekend, a federal judge suspended the ban nationwide. Those for and against the ban have until the end of today to file briefs before the Ninth Circuit issues a final ruling.
After the Afghanistan-Pakistan border was hit by deadly avalanches, rescuers tried to reach those villages that were affected. More than 100 people were killed. However, that number is slowly rising. The avalanche was caused by 3 days of heavy snowfall.
Today, Queen Elizabeth II became the first British monarch to reign for 65 years. Her Sapphire Jubilee was marked with ceremonial gun salutes, and the bells at Westminster Abbey were rung in honor of the occasion. She has no public events planned for the anniversary and instead will spend some time at her country retreat in eastern England.
And now time for the question of the day. A right circular cylinder has a radius of 3 and a height of 3. If A and B are 2 points on its surface, what is the maximum possible straight line distance between A and B? A, 3 times the square root of 5, B, negative 3 times the square root of 5, C, 2 times the square root of 6, or D, 4 times the square root of 5.
And now for the trivia question. Who is the youngest elected president? A, James Buchanan, B, Theodore Roosevelt, C, Donald Trump, or D, John F. Kennedy? And now to Stephen with sports.
Thanks, Jacob. The varsity boys basketball team won their games against Lake Ridge 58-48. With the win, the varsity boys are now tied for the final district playoff with Lake Ridge. The Panthers are led by Caleb Jordan's 13 points and 5 assists, Vincent Lee's 12 points and 14 rebounds, while Caden Archie contributed 15 points and 5 rebounds with 4 assists. Tomorrow night, they will travel to Summit. Boys soccer played together, covering for each other defensively and working together to attack consistently through the second half and handing Lake Ridge their first loss of the season. They ignited what will be a great race in the district. Dylan Murphy scored twice, assisted by both times by Shane Bays. This one brings us to 9-2-0 in the season and 3-1-0 in district. After a sloppy start in which the defense gave up an easy goal, the Lady Panthers settled into the game and looked to tie it up quite often, but failed to put the finishing touches on the attacks. Brooke Greason was able to loft one over the keeper's outstretched arms just before the half to tie it at 1 apiece. After a few questionable decisions, the Lake Ridge girls were awarded a strange decision for a corner kick. On the ensuing corner, Lake Ridge converted when the Lady Panthers failed to clear the ball, bouncing across the face of the goal. Later on in the half, Lake Ridge was able to extend their lead when the Lady Panthers were pushing forward to find the equalizer. That created the space needed for a counterattack that the Lady Panthers weren't able to defend. The New England Patriots won the Super Bowl game against the Atlanta Falcons last night. The Falcons fought hard with an easy lead until the fourth quarter, where the Patriots came back and pushed their way to the top with a score of 38-28 and a need for overtime. This is a game that kept everyone on the edge of their seats and made Super Bowl history. That's all from me. Back to you.
And the answer to the question of the day is A, 3 times the square root of 5.
And the answer to the trivia question is D, John F. Kennedy.
That's all for Panther News today. Thanks for watching.
And remember to go to
and go Panthers.